Don't judge me, it's cold.
Tron.
Alright guys, so this is going to be the last video on the zoo testing. Well, at least last for now, the ones that I sort of brewed up. I'll welcomely, like test out any other brew that you guys have, like Domain Zoo or like Landfall Zoo or like 2020 Zoo. If you guys want, you just got to ask me. Go ahead and use that in the comments section or anything, and let me know that you want me to do it. Right here is a brew that I've got called what I like to call is a 3 CMC Zoo. It is basically exactly what it says. It runs 3 CMC, but it's still very focused on aggro. It should look very similar to Kibler's midrange, only the difference is this wants to beat face in. And in that respect, I actually need to change something here to doop boop. Put in Quasali. Quasali Pride Mage has Exalted, so I like him better. If you notice, it starts out with Crit, being a 4 of. Again, like I'm not using mana ramp here because I'm trying to beat face in. Neither Relquary. Luxodon Smiter, Quasali Pride Mage, both these guys again are beaters in this list. Quasali Pride Mage is there for the Exalted, plus allows me to hit like Bitter Blossom, Pod, and a couple other things. Quasali is actually really relevant right now, unless Control starts rearing its ugly head and like Bitter Blossom decks become like really, really good, and Fae is like the way to go. Quasali Pride Mage is going to be probably better in the 2 CMC slot. Or even Scavenging Ooze is good here too. I've only got a Quasali Pride Mage just for testing purposes right now. Step Links, you'll notice that there is no E1 and instead there is Step Links. And that's because I do have neither Relquary in here, so Step Links becomes a lot better. For Tarmogoyf, 4 Noctel. 4 Lightning Bolt, 2 Lightning Helix, 3 Path to Exile. There's all your removal, there's your beat sticks. Skip the lands for right now. We go to Domri Raid. Domri Raid being good here because we have a bunch of things that we can use to fight. So his fight becomes relevant. We got 26 creatures, so his draw is we'll draw you something anywhere between half the time and 1/3 of the time. Looking at the lands, it's pretty stock. I mean, you've got your 4, 5, 6. 10 fetches, which are fine, with the 3 basics and the 3 or 5 shocks. And you'll notice that in here I've got a mountain, unlike the mid-range version, because it actually is important to get red in this deck. And then also I've got a couple trick lands that I use. A lot of them a lot similar to the mid-range, the Horizon Canopy, the Keswick Wolf Run, as well as the Treetop Village. But I've also got a 4th one, which is Sinjiri Step. Like I said, Sinjiri Step is more important in this one. It's actually not cute in this list. It is actually really, really good in this list because we're trying to be more aggressive. So we want to protect our creatures, and the best way to do that is to use the Sinjiri Step and give it protection from a removal spell. It can void it out and really, really screw people over. Especially if it's like targeting a knight or something. Sideboard is pretty open. Fallout, Destructive Revelry, Boros Charm, Ancient Grudge, Stony Silence, Rest in Peace, the Scavenging Oozes, and the Thalias. They're all really good. It's sort of like just the stock, what do you call it? The stock sideboard I've been using for a while now. I'm starting to end up being more and more focused in sideboards as time goes on, but currently not really on that one. 3 CMC I like, but it's just too between mid-range and like small zoo for me. But it is a viable option if you're interested in something like that. It's really hard to do, stuff with this in. All right, we won the roll. Cool. Maybe I should wear this more often if we keep winning rolls. Alright, so what we've got in our opening hand is a knight, which we can go into, 3 lands to curve into that, and a wild Noctail. Even though we don't have red, we can fetch the red with the Knight of the Reliquary, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Truth is, you want to start out with the Step Links. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it just for testing purposes. It might not be the best hand in the world because we don't have any red. But it'll be alright for now, and if we draw naturally into red, then our Step Links gets better, then our Wild Noctail gets better. But we want to put Step Links out early so that we can hit things hard right now. And if we draw a fetch land, that would be like fantastic. Then this hand would be like pretty perfect. Probably should stop shaking the camera. Search for Tomorrow. So it's basically going to be a race because this is probably like a Primeval Titan deck or a no fetch land. Or something along those lines. We're going to put the Temple Garden in to play now. Put a Wild Noctail in. And hope we don't get blown out next turn by like a Pyroclasm. 2/2, written with really long fingers. I should like be like this the whole time, right? That would be like really good. Be like, And even if this gets blown out, we do have the Knight of the Reliquary to back us up at least. Pyroclasm? Yeah, blown out. Woo! That's what I thought was gonna happen. Oh, hey, there's the Scalding Tarn to survive from the Pyroclasm. Little late, man. I think I'm gonna get myself a Stomping Ground so I can have access to green even after the Horizon Canopy. And we're gonna play the Knight of the Reliquary here. E. Why is it not working anymore? The hell? There we go. What do we do here? We could drop the Domri or we could drop the Tarmogoyf. I think we should probably drop the Tarmogoyf. Could attack for a lot, for 3. And that guarantees that I still have a 2/3, 3/2 Tarmogoyf. Or I could fetch up Knight. I think that's probably the better idea, is to Knight here. Put the Domri up there for if he wants to kill it, that's fine with me. So that counters to 4. Control Shift W. What's going on here? Let's see, reveal a top card of the library to... Why is my keyboard not working today? There we go. That's a Curt Ape. We're going to draw it. Get rid of this basic. And we're going to crack... I think we're going to go ahead and crack a Scalding for a Mountain. So that way we can do that, and then lower our life up, but whatever. Put a Tarmogoyf out there. And Tarmogoyf will be a 4/5. Truth is, we can hit a Primeval Titan and still be fine. I will be hitting for like 9 right now. Yeah, I guess he's on the Scape Shift rather than the Primeval Titan plan. So the question is then, we're going to have to try to see if we can kill him, like, now. If we draw, like, a... Well, I don't have Rampagers in this version, do I? That's why I like the other version. I could Rampager. You do lose a bit of a speed option here for more of, like, a sustainability. You see that I'm, like, I've been board wiped, and I'm still fine. Swing for lots. Guess we add one here, and we go ahead and check the top. That gives me a Path to Exile. I'm gonna keep a Path to Exile in case I hit like P.S. That's a cool thing that you can do. You can Jomari check before you Horizon Canopy. I think I'm going to Curd Ape here, rather than drop a Luxodon Smiter, because I should still be able to win, and I want to still be able to play Path, and still be able to crack Horizon Canopy if I have to. That really depends on if he wins. I think he just blatantly wins right here. If I got that fetch land, I would have been hit for 3 more at least twice, and I would have beat him. I think I lose, right? 1, 2, 3. Dude, what? You just put stuff out. You have a Prismatic Omen. It doesn't matter. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Yeah, okay, sure. Alright, so sideboard unlocked, and what do we pull out here? What will win us the game? Well, Thalia is really good because it stalls that kind of a play. Domri is less good. Rest in peace, none of the stuff's really that great. Boros Charm becomes better for resisting board wipes, but that's not really that big of a deal. That was only 1 creature that it could kill. That's better than Path, then, unless he's got... Well, it's still better than Lightning Helix, so we'll still take out Lightning Helix for it. I don't know if he's got, what do you call it? Primeval Titan, but if he does, then that's worth noting. Alright, so that not helping us out, because we have no white to cast the step links, and that's not something we want. This, yeah, we can keep this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and not crack this. We're going to just put the Temple Garden out there, take 2. Put the Wild Noctowl out, and it can't die to Pyroclasm. Then we're going to follow it up with the Thalia. Yeah, Farseek is not being cast currently. Tarmogoyf's an alright draw here. Cool things. Thalia's gonna make Search for Tomorrow cost mana. So it cost full price. It cost full price. I guess we don't need the white here. Right? I was Scalding Tarn, so we're gonna go get Stomping Grounds. Seems better. Because we've got the Sinjiri step then. And it's still going to make the Pyroclasm cost an extra, so it's going to delay it a turn. Square Tri-Builder's fine, I guess. He blocks 1 damage. I'm going to do something, let's see here. We're going to hit, it's going to be a 3/4 next turn, and Step Links can become a 2. We're still going to get more damage in if we put the Curd Ape out now. And if we get hit by a Pyroclasm, we lose 2 creatures, is basically what that says. That was a really expensive Pyroclasm. No, and he can't even Pyroclasm efficiently, because he'll have to have 2 for Pyroclasm. Oh, I guess he can, but it's still screwy. Still plays his entire turn in order to do it. Because he's still got to pay for search. Wait, did you not take the life? Oh, you did take the life. Cool. Whoa. What did that do? It is really hard to play with these long fingers, let me tell you, man. Obstinate Baloth? Shit. That's not too bad. I will swing not with everything. I will hold back the Thalia. But I think this still allows me to win the game. Block. 5, 6. There you go. 10 is the correct amount. Let's see here. We are going to be swinging in for at least 3. And I can make that unblockable 3. Or I can make the Thalia unblockable. I mean, whatever. Probably the Tarmogoyf unblockable. And then we hit for another 2 and 2 if he blocks the Thalia. So that means we hit him for 4, 7. Sure. So we hit him for 7. Let's see what we draw here. Knight of the Reliquary is okay. It's okay. If we survive an extra turn. So I'm going to hold back the Thalia again for the Knight of the Reliquary. We're going to drop the Sinjiri Step. We're going to give this guy green. And then we're going to switch to attack, and we're going to go ahead and attack. That still drops him to 5. which means if he doesn't win next turn, we win. I mean, I guess he can cast Scape Shift if he's got it, but I haven't been letting him search his library for Scape Shift. Because of the Thalia. It's just plain out done that. Next turn, we go ahead and we grab a what do you call? A Keswick Wolf Run, and we win the game. I'm trying to think what he does here. If he doesn't have the, I mean, it doesn't matter if he doesn't have the, not a mountain. Oh, it is a mountain. So we had the game next turn anyways, if that didn't matter. I mean, you gotta combo out. I'm not gonna wait for you to combo. You can do your combo. Just putting this out there. If you do if you're a combo player and you be like, I'm gonna combo you, I'm gonna be like, finish the combo. I'm not gonna like let you just win. I'm not gonna concede. You have to actually combo. Okay. Oh, that's what I did. I turned it to full screen. Oh well. Yeah. So, anyways, I was a turn away from winning. For what it was worth. So that's the 3 CMC. It's good because it can last around for a little while longer. But as you guys can see, it's a little awkward because you lose a bit of that speed option. If I was slow zoo, I definitely would have had it right away. Anyways, guys, that's it for this. If you guys want me to test any of your zoos, if you have any weird ideas for zoos like Predator Kavu Life Gain Zoo or like Landfall Zoo or Domain Zoo, let me know. I can do them. But for right now, to sum up the entire series, I would definitely go with the small consistent zoo. Small fast zoo, really cool. It's really hyper fast, and you may just win a ton of games because of it. But on the flip side, it is you just get blown out by removal. You automatically have to devote like at least 5 slots in your sideboard or your main board to like not getting blown out by removal. So Vines of Vastwood or Borostrom. But the more consistent zoo that I've got, and I keep showing you guys in the MTG Salvation threads, is just, it stands on its own. Even if it gets hit by removal a couple times, it still manages to really stand out. Both games I was a turn away from winning, so I wish I had that speed a little bit, but yeah, I can't really go any faster than this with a higher CMC zoo. So that being said, I don't really suggest it, but if you're like in a meta where you really need to have some of that because there's just removal craziness going on in your meta, this might be up your alley. But I would check out the midrange zoo in general because I feel like midrange zoo just has a bit more options and isn't quite aggro focused. Anyways, guys, thanks for viewing in, and remember, feed your animals. And yes, to answer your questions, these are my PJs, and they do have a tail.